joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Johnson.
His ball distribution has been fantastic as of late. During these last 10 games, he's made sure to whip the ball around and try to find his guys in their spots on offense.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Dunn outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Outside Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Leonard. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Leonard. And the bucket is good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Johnson on the wing. Daniels outside. Outside Porzingis. To the right side. Pass to Risache. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Zubats. In his last outing, 16 points for him. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Clippers, even Zubats. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Risache. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Chris Paul comes in for James Harden. And Zubats drops them both. Minute 32 left in the first. Picked up by Okongwu. Alexander Walker, pass to Porzingis.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis. Dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
The Clippers in the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here's Porzingis. Okongwu, a screen on Batum. Porzingis passes to Okongwu. Batum outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Kennard for 3, and he buries his first look.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Paul, beyond the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Harden. Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
We've got Luke Kennard, Noel out there with Okongwu. Then it's Jalen Johnson, and it's Wallace in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Batum sets a screen inside, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Wallace. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Harden against Kennard. From 12 feet, Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5, and now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Kennard. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson against Leonard. Outside, Alexander Walker. Left side, Porzingis. Clock at 4. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Bogdanovich, and no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. That evens the score. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Harden. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Here's Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Alexander Walker.
1:20 left in the second. Pass to Harden. Here's Lopez. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Porzingis. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. Wallace outside. Outside Porzingis. Off target from outside. The steal. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's Wallace. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Hawks on top, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Nuggets, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards could swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so here are the Clippers. 4-point game. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. On the floor for the Clippers, Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Harden with a bucket.
Tough bucket by Harden. A creative finisher near the hoop.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Porzingis. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Johnson. Now Porzingis. He's guarded by Zubac. Porzingis passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 4. Collins finds Harden. Leonard for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Leonard against Porzingis. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Dunn's shot is good.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Daniels with it. Harden picks him up. Left side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And James Harden pulls it down. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Collins with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Zubac. For the lead. Rebound Atlanta. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside Rizachet. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Out to the right wing. Collins with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Collins. Zubac has got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Atlanta on top, up 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Noel out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu, a screen on Bogdanovich. From deep, Johnson. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Harden. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Okay, Brook Lopez. We see you can still get up.
Here's Krejci. Here's Noel, guarded by Batum. Here's Noel. Pass to Krejci. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Harden. Bogdanovich! Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bucket! Straight in!
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alexander Walker comes in for Kennard. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Krejci. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Chris Paul. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Harden. No good from 3!
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Now here's Harden. Collins outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Johnson outside. Takes a three. Harden with a rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Using the glass to lay it in.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. Now Porzingis. Outside, Alexander Walker. Johnson! Oh, missed on the tray. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Now Leonard. 43 seconds left in the game.
No. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Now Porzingis. And he slams it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called, the Clippers. 26 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Zubac. Harden! Oh, off target from downtown. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Stolen by Harden. Now Los Angeles moving it up. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.